Yes, people, what's happening? It's your boy Big Uggs, and welcome back to the Voice of the Toon. Match preview time. Today we're talking Luton. Newcastle United make the journey to Kenilworth Road in a 3 p.m. kickoff game in the Premier League. Back in the Premier League after being knocked out of the Carabao Cup, a cup that we reached the final of last season. Now we're knocked out by Chelsea, so it's a bit of a up and down situation for us at the minute. Lacking some consistency, losing in Champions League, winning the Premier League, losing the League Cup. So that's just the way it is at the minute. I knew it was going to be this way because of the squad. I don't want to keep talking about the injuries, but we could see that those games that we had the same 11 for like 5 games in a row for 90 minutes or so, it's starting to take its toll on the players, especially away from home, where our record away from home this season is poor. We've only won 1 game away from home all season. And in 10 games we've drawn 4 and lost 5. So tomorrow is an opportunity to change that and to add the second win, because obviously the first and only win was that 8-0 win at Sheffield United. So tomorrow is an opportunity to change that, but it's going to be a difficult game, because obviously losing to Spurs and again losing to Chelsea in the League Cup. So we've not had the best season on the road. I believe probably with the worst side outside the bottom 3 in terms of away record. So things need to change. We need to change that. And tomorrow, like I said, is an opportunity to do so, because Luton they've lost 3 on a row, and the game against Bournemouth, as we know, was abandoned or suspended because of Lockyer's situation. So I hope he's all well, and I wish him best. So the players, they've got to find that mental energy now, because of what happened last game. It's going to be tough for them to now step on the pitch without the captain. So it's definitely going to be an interesting game. I've watched a lot of Luton this season, especially when they're at home. I watched them against Liverpool, I watched them against Man City, I watched them against Arsenal. And in all those games, it's mad. In all those games, they cause them problems. I think they got a point at Liverpool. They just about lost to Man City, and in the last minute, as we know, Declan Rice scored the winner for Arsenal against them. So at home, they are strong in not their record, but their energy and their performances. They are a strong side at home. The fans do get right behind them, and that's what they're going to be relying on again tomorrow. So it's up to us to quieten that. It's up to us to stop that from happening. We need to change this narrative of our away form being so bad, because last season it was good. So I'm not quite sure. I'm not too sure why it is the way it is. But Luton away, you'd expect Newcastle to get the points, all 3 points. We're starting to see some players coming back, but also some injuries as well, which I'll touch on. So what I want to see from tomorrow's game is proper game management. Because I'm seeing good energy. So against Chelsea, which I was at, like I said, I was there at the game, and I saw good energy. I saw the players trying to fight for the team, and we defended well, but it's just it's just those fine moments, isn't it, against the top teams, isn't it? So and for us tomorrow is we're gonna have to manage the game, because Luton are gonna attack as well. They're gonna take the game to us, but also they're gonna want us to ask them the questions. So we're gonna need to be creative. And the last time I said this against, I think it was against Sheffield United. I spoke about us being creative away from home, and we won 8-0. So I want us to go out there and sort of be brave on the ball. Movement needs to be good on the ball, create space and find the holes, etc. And find that killer pass too, and also just be clinical, because this is a game where we could get many chances, and we need to score 1 or 2. Because I keep saying our record away is not great, and we do tend to concede away from home. So in order for us to win a game, we might need to score more than 1 goal. So that's what we need to happen. And again, energy. That's the word of the period right now. Energy. We've got to find it again, because this is now a tough period. But we've got 2 fixtures now we can get maximum points from: Luton away and then Forest in the next game. So this is an opportunity to find some form, find some consistency, because after Forest we've got Liverpool. So we've got to use these 2 games as matches to get some more points on the board. And there are kind fixtures. Our last Premier League game, obviously getting the 3-0 win. So we want to find, now that we know that we're out of the Carabao Cup and we're out of the Champions League, now we've got the league to focus on. Let's focus on this one and let's give it our best, innit? There's been some injury news. To be fair, Eddie Howe has been talking in the media in regards to the injuries, and it's not looking great for Joe Linton. I believe he's got a hamstring problem, but obviously we saw Botman coming back against Chelsea, playing. I believe he played the full 90 minutes anyways. But I'm going to read out some injury news. We've got Joe Linton and Shaw. So Joe Linton's got a hamstring injury, and Shaw, the scan shows nothing, and a decision will be made today, says Eddie Howe. Isak has an ongoing hamstring problem, and he's 50-50 for the game. So I don't expect Isak to start. Joe Linton, the way he pulled up as well, I believe it was against Fulham. For me, it's like when somebody pulls up like that, unmarked, or they just pull up by themselves, it shows that that's a muscle injury. So yeah, we just got to wait on those guys. Anthony Gordon faces a late check after that nasty tackle from Caicedo against Chelsea. That game, there was no VAR in that game, so if there was a VAR, he would be sent off because he sort of stood on his Achilles with intention. So hopefully Anthony Gordon was able to shake that off, and Emil Kraft is a doubt after suffering a deep cut on his shin against Chelsea. So players coming back, players falling out, that's just the way it is. But hopefully the guys that are in stay fit, and then the guys who are coming back, obviously Harvey Barnes I'm seeing January now. So we just got to bide our time and get through this busy sort of 8 to 10 days of matches. So we're going to be really tested here. But we've got a decent record against Luton. Our last meeting against them was in 1993 in the league, and our last meeting in the top flight was in 1989. So Luton have only won one of the last 8 meetings against us. We've won 3, we've drawn 4, and then they won 1. So our record against them is decent, going back years. Not that that's anything to work off, but obviously I always like to read out the stats and the records because it shows something, innit? But for us, our away record, we're in danger of losing 4 in a row, and for me that's not like what I want to see. It's not. It can't be possible. Basically, we can't lose tomorrow. If we lose tomorrow, then yeah, people are going to start asking questions about everything, about Eddie Howe, about the squad losing to Luton. So we need to respond after being knocked out against Chelsea. So we need to change this record away from home fast, man. So that's that, and we've only kept 1 clean sheet in 17 Premier League games in away matches. So all these stats I'm reading out is got to do with our away record. So tomorrow is a good opportunity to change all these negative stats and add some positive ones on there. So, but I back us to get the win. We just need to be creative. We're going to be the ones that's going to need to impose ourselves on the game, ask them more questions. Like I keep saying, find the spaces, and be very clinical. So I'm going to predict. Actually, no, the team I'll do first. Actually, the team I'll do, obviously, Dubravka in goal. Oof, this is a tricky one, because a lot of people have been calling Trippier out. Trippier saying he needs a rest. He's getting on. He's tired. Mentally, he's gone. But I don't think it's that. And I just feel like the game against Chelsea was just it was just a bad moment for him, innit? And obviously he's had a few of them this season, Everton, Spurs as well. But the Chelsea game, him coming off the bench, coming on, you can see what he tried to do. He's tried to head it back to the keeper, and he's always sort of caught in 2 minds to either flick it back or head it to the keeper. And the ball landed in front of Mudryk and he put it away. So, and obviously missing the penalty too. So people are talking about Trippier needs to be dropped. I don't believe so. I believe we start Trippier, because he's one of our best players, isn't it? And we've got to back them even when they're not performing. Don't drop him. Let him. This is a game for him to gain his confidence front and back, innit? And probably maybe get an assist or clean sheet or goal. Who knows? But Luton away, I don't believe probably he'll be up against people like Townsend. No disrespect to Townsend, but obviously Trippier, this is an opportunity for him to get his form back. So I'll start him all day. Trippier, Lascelles. If Shaw is fit, it'll be good to have him back. But if not, then we've got Botman in there. Sven's back. So Trippier, Lascelles, Botman, and Tino left back. So we've got some cover there. We've got Dan Burn. He's back in the picture now, so he can sort of come in if we need to make a change. But Tino for me gets that left back position because since he's played there, he's been fantastic. So, and then we've got Bruno in the middle, Longstaff and Miley. Hey, for me, the problem is the midfield, man, and that's where we're most leggy. Up front with Gordon's issue, I don't even know. Almiron, Callum Wilson, and because Murphy's out, Barnes is out. If Gordon's out, I don't even know. I'm not even sure. You guys can tell me who's going to start for us left mid. I don't know. Matt Ritchie, no. I don't know. You lot can tell me, because I've gone blank now. But I don't believe we're covered in that area. So which is why St. Maximin would have come in and played, but that's long gone. So that's the team. This is the first time I've not been able to complete the starting 11. So that goes to show you that, the problems that we have in attack. So I'm going to predict anyways. I'm going to predict a 2-1 win. I think it's going to be a scrappy game, but we just about edge the win because we have the quality against them. They're going to fight. The home crowd is going to make it nasty for us, but it's not something that we're not used to. So I'm going to go 2-1 Newcastle United win, and Wilson with a double, a penalty and a header. That's my prediction for the game. Thank you for watching. As always, pleasure. Let me know in the comments what you think the score is going to be. Let me know your starting 11 because that's interesting for me too. Because there's a lot of areas in there that is up for grabs and for discussion. So let me know that, and make sure to hit that subscribe button. It's your boy Big Uggs. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. I'm out.